Hey students, Professor Kermanian here, and this is Texas Government in summer of 2020. And just right now I'm on the home page of our class, and it gives our ISBN number and our book information. We're in the 4th edition of the State of Texas Government Politics and Policy. And this is a very fast-paced course. I'm going to go to the syllabus real quick just to give you guys a quick view. You can go back and read this later. This gives you all of our course outcomes, our book information, and just what work you can expect to do each week of the course, how I'm going to grade you guys, where all the points are coming from, and all of my instructor policies, and then all of the college's various policies about plagiarism and about now that we're in this pandemic, what the policies are on that, all those kinds of things. You are also able to view your grades through the course. You just click on grades, and I try to get everything graded before the assignments are due for the next week. So usually give me 7 days to get things turned around. And then the meat of our course is in modules. And so the first module is just basic information about the course, about me, about Canvas. And then in week 1 is where we get to it. If you click on week 1, that's our checklist, and so it'll have everything that you need to do. I have the PowerPoints loaded if you guys want to look at those. It's really not a substitute though for reading the chapters and taking careful notes. The test questions will be coming from the book, and so the more that you understand, and the chapters are pretty long, and so it's a good idea just as you read to take notes on things. This first week we also have a pre-test. This, you get the 25 points regardless of what you make on it. You don't have to study. It just is whatever comes out of your brain, what you know before the class. And then this spot here is where I'll post your points. So this is not for a grade here, but then I'll post 25 points for everyone who takes the pre-test, and the people who don't take the pre-test get 0 points there. So please make sure you take it. It's free points. And then we'll have a discussion board this week. And so for the discussions, you need to have all 3 posts posted by Thursday. So you'll need to do a original post. That'll be 300 words, and then you need to go back and make 2 response posts to your classmates' posts, so responding to what they've said. So this first one, you're going to introduce yourself. You're going to tell us about how long you've lived in Texas, all those kinds of things. And then in the first chapter, there is just a brief history of Texas. So I'd love for you guys just to choose something you don't already know about our state, and then make an application to what you see going on today. And so there are lots of things that you could apply to what you see happening in our state today, but I want you to connect what you see in the past with something that you see currently in the future here in Texas. Okay, and so everybody will have a different take on that, and I'm really just looking for what you guys think about that. And then you'll go back and you'll respond to 2 classmates. When you make your responses, you know, I want substantial responses, and so I don't want you to just be like, oh, you're so great, I really agreed with your post. Like, if there's something that they said that you agreed with, then please make sure that you explain exactly what it was that you agreed with and all that. Also, we'll have our first exam this first week. It's due on Saturday. Our discussions are due Thursday. The pre-test is due on Friday, and then this first exam is due on Saturday. So the exams, you're going to have 2 attempts. And so if you don't do very well the first time, you're free to take it a second time. And please make some notes as you take your test on some questions that you might not know or might not understand, and then look up that information if you decide to take it a second time. So that way you're better prepared. And the exam should be pretty close to the same if you deploy a second attempt. There are a few of the exams in here that will have a few different questions that come out, but the first exam will be the exact same both times. Then getting into week 2, there's one thing I want to bring your attention to. So every week you'll have a discussion, an application assignment, and the exam from weeks 2 to weeks 4. But this application assignment this week, it's actually a paper. It's a reflective paper over the death penalty. And so this is due at the end of week 2. So you may want to go ahead and look at this and get started on it early. And so I have the first 2 modules open for you, so you can do that. Anyways, like I said, this is just kind of a brief overview of what the course is and what you can expect. Please get in here and look around, and if you see anything that you have questions about, please message me in Canvas. That's the best way to reach me. And yeah, I'm excited to go on this learning process with you all. There's a lot of things that are going on right now in our government system, especially related to the pandemic. And so really curious to hear your takes on those things. And also excited to hear you guys, what you guys will learn about our state and how our government processes work. And so anyways, that's our class. I'm Professor Kermanian, and yeah, happy learning.